Hey everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Sasha here. So folks, what I'm going to show you first of all is my setup, which is how I personally take advantage of Xfinity Prepaid TV. I wanted to kind of like do this video in the style of the internet video and show y'all basically show and tell y'all how I fancy this service. So we're just going to do a live demonstration. As you can see, I'm in the Orlando area. So we get Orlando channels. And then I also have, from here on down, is the entertainment package. So that's your BET, Food Network, Bravo, Sci-Fi, Comedy Central. And then you get two sets of the channels. I believe one is in standard def, one is high definition. And you also get the TV Go versions of these channels, which is down here. Usually it'll show you like the TV Go symbol. But, oh, here we go. Yeah. So the TV Go are for eligible channels. And that you stream through your phone, your tablet. But any other device, such as your computer, your, eligible smart TVs, those you can use all these channels. It doesn't matter. So I only have my computer on and I think a tablet. So the bandwidth shouldn't be eaten up that badly. So let's go on and I'll show y'all. We'll just do Fox. So how does this work? You simply click on either the play button near the channel listing or the active program. Either or, doesn't matter. It'll prompt. You can record. I don't know right now how much cloud storage you are entitled to, but you know, this is just a live demonstration. When I do the sit down portion, I'll probably have more answers. So we're just going to hit watch. Okay. So this is the screen that, you know, it's pulling up. Now, I don't like watching my videos on the computer. That's where this comes into play. My computer has an HDMI slot. So that's how I plug it into my TV. Okay. And it'll help if I unmuted the TV. So you're able to have a mini player and a full screen. We're going to hit full screen. And you're able to have closed caption. Oh. Okay, so this isn't coming from the computer, the sound. It's actually coming from my TV. So you are able to connect your laptop through an HDMI cable, and then through the HDMI cable you can transmit from your computer to your TV of choice. If it's not a smart TV, this is not a smart TV. So this is how I generally watch TV in my room. It doesn't look this choppy. It kind of looks choppy on the camera or on the phone through which I'm shooting, but folks, I'll tell you, it's pretty decent. I'm not too nitpicky about how it looks. as long as, you know, it's not too choppy and like frame rate is dropping down like flies.
Tickets are still available for all events.
The sound is pretty good. But I might do an addendum in the same video, of course, after I move this TV out and put my smart TV in. If you have a Samsung smart TV that is 2017 or 2018, you should have the Xfinity app on there, and we'll go through that and set up and all that good stuff. So this is what it looks like when it's buffering. I've had this before, and sometimes if my computer has been running on too long, I'll just reset the computer, and that usually takes care of the problem. Alright, y'all, so I managed to exchange my old TV for my Samsung TV, and unfortunately it does not have the beta app. So you can still, with smart TVs, you can still wirelessly transmit from your computer, and I'll show you on the bottom. There's no long hanging HDMI cable. Now, the TV is a bit lagging, but the TV will come from the sound. Hold on, y'all.
Really great fight.
But it still looks good.
Smoked paprika. And the smoked paprika.
It still looks good, y'all. And I have to say, I love Food Channel. So yeah, if it lags up a bit, that's fine. It usually corrects itself.
Awesome. When we mix it in with pasta.
And
Even more cheddar on top.
it's not too bad. But this is wirelessly. If you did do it through the HDMI cable, which I did have, and it was like hanging right here, it wouldn't lag pretty much at all.
And I have drained it.
So yeah, my Samsung TV, unfortunately, it was before the beta app was made. It's like it's a 2016 model, and the beta app is for 2017 TVs and upward. So I felt a little sullied, but because I could still watch my instant TV from the computer to TV, it's all good. So I'll see you very shortly for the little review that I have. Don't go anywhere, y'all. Hey everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day you're watching today. Sasha here, and this is the weekend special. So, last weekend special, maybe not last, but like, with regards to this one that I did before was the review of the Xfinity Prepaid Internet. Now, I actually got some time with another service of the Xfinity Prepaid line, which is their Prepaid Instant TV. I've had it for about 2 months now, and I would like to just share my thoughts, opinions, overall impressions of the TV service, which, you know, never knew they had, and I was really shocked that they did this. So, let's go for it. Alright, y'all, so Xfinity Prepaid Instant TV, not to be confused with their Instant TV where you're supposed to get a set box top. There's no box top, there's no cable box with this. So it's just primarily over the internet. It's, you know, first off, you have to have 30 days of internet along with using this this instant TV service. Okay? So you can't, like, say you only have 15 days and you wanted to add on the internet service. Well, you would have to add on another 15 days, then add on the service, and you're good to go. So with this service, it starts off a base package. The base package is $20, I believe, and that is basically your local channels and a couple other nationally syndicated programs. Not too much. It's like probably around 10 channels. Xfinity, on top of that, has their different base packages such as news and sports, lifestyle, kids. They also have premium channels such as HBO, Cinemax, Showtime, Stars. That's the main four, y'all. And for the premium channels, of course, you'd have to pay for those individually. So I think it's like $15, ranging from $15 to $20, depending on which exact premium channel you pick. But what I have is, of course, the base package, which is $20. And then I have the lifestyle or entertainment package. I forget which one it's called, y'all, but it's basically all those lifestyle channels and, like, you know, I don't know how to explain, like, lifestyle. That's pretty much what it is. So that's your or lifestyle / entertainment. So that's your Lifetime, Comedy Central, Sci-Fi, BET, VH1, Bravo, Food Network, like shows of those, like the TNN, USA, TBS. So overall, my total is, what I pay every month now is $85 and some change. Okay. So internet is $45 for the 30-day package. So the TV plan measures about $30, give or take, which is pretty darn good. I mean, with when I was living in Sarasota, Bradenton area, it was $85 for some decent internet, and excuse me, y'all, for a phone, landline, and decent internet. This is $85 is for 25 down, 1 up internet, and we're talking over like 50 channels. And another thing I wanted to mention, y'all, is that you do get access to music choice as well. It gets bundled in there. I don't know if that's with the base package, but it is with the lifestyle entertainment. I think it's called entertainment, y'all. So I'll just say entertainment from now on. So with the Xfinity Prepaid Internet and Prepaid Instant TV, I only pay $85, and yeah, I didn't know about music choice. You also get TV Go. So if you're using a cell phone or tablet and you're not in your prepaid network area, well, then you would get what do I want to say? You would get the access to the Go channels, which is pretty much the same for compatible networks. So I think there was like a couple of channels, y'all, that didn't have the TV Go formation, which it was negligent at best. I didn't even miss it. But yeah, you get that format too. So I showed the live demo earlier with an HDMI cable and a wireless setup. Overall, of course, a wired cable is better because you don't get as much lag as you would when you try to stream from your laptop to a smart TV wirelessly. I still opted to go for the wireless setup because, you know, less cables. I'm trying to keep my cable management, you know, as neat as possible, because near the entertainment center, it's already kind of jumbled up. So yeah, the less cables, the better. I want to say, like, that's the best method to watching. You know, if you're unsure if you have a compatible device that has the Xfinity streaming capabilities, always get your laptop and a HDMI cable plugged into your plugged into your computer, but from computer to TV. That's your best bet. That's when you know you'll just have to, you know, every time you want to change the channel, unfortunately, you have to get to the computer and change it from there. But other than that, I mean, that's like this fail-safe method. A question that you may be wondering is a definition. I usually look at the standard def channels. I don't really go into high def because I'm pretty sure high def would eat up bandwidth like crazy. So, I mean, I haven't tested out high definition, but if I could, I would want my laptop to be Ethernet connected to the modem and HDMI cable into, you know, the computer and the TV. So I could just test it like the best way possible versus, you know, I try to cheapen the connection by doing wireless or you know, of the like. So I'm not sure if I don't want to like overload the network, because like I said in my previous weekend special regarding this service, I usually have around 3 to 4 devices hooked up to the internet simultaneously, so I wouldn't want to burden, you know, even more trying to stream HD stuff when even it's not even recommended by Xfinity or by internet companies in general. They usually say, oh, you know, have at least 50 Mbps or higher to do stuff like that. So, I mean, I haven't tried. I could try if you wanted me to, and I'll just put out a statement saying like the quality and whatnot. But in the live demo, I just did the standard def. Sorry, y'all. I did the standard def stream on how it looks in general and how to pretty much set it up. Another thing that maybe you would be curious about is how many devices simultaneously can use this instant TV service. And the answer is 2. You can have 2 streams going at the same time. Doesn't matter which one. Could be computer, tablet, computer, smartphone, tablet, smart TV, computer. Y'all get the picture, right? So you have 2. I do not know if there is an ability to raise that number, but yeah, you only get 2. You're allotted 2 streams. So that's fine with me, because if not me, then of course my mother will probably use the service, and there's no compromise in that position. What devices are compatible with the Xfinity stream? I'll have to just leave that link in the description, or, you know, I'll leave it in the video and then also link in the description. Too many to go off the top of my head. But, you know, your main three: computer, your smartphone / tablet. I'm going to lump them together. And Roku, for sure. Roku, some folks that have had the beta app, they got grandfathered in, so they don't have to pay a premium to use Xfinity Stream. But if you're new and you're trying to use your Roku player, you will have to pay a small fee to use to use the Xfinity Stream, which sucks, because I'm like, why should we have to pay an additional fee just for convenience? You know what I'm saying? But that's how Roku has it. That's what the deal came down to. Another thing. Okay, so you might be wondering, you know, all those on-demand channels that are on, say, my smart TV, my Xbox One, computers, cell phone, tablet, whatnot. Like, I'll name a couple offhand. Like NBC On Demand, CBS On Demand, FX, Fox, those networks of channels, Bravo Now, Lifetime. Y'all get the picture, right? You can use your credentials to log into Xfinity. It's just like having cable service, but you don't really have the service. You have internet-based service. So you can use the credentials and you can have access to those apps, which is pretty freaking sweet. I'm telling you, it's like, that's probably the main way of how I would enjoy the TV service. If not live streaming, I would actually have access to those apps, and I just watch whatever I want on demand. It's pretty cool. That's the only reason why I bit, because of like a couple of channels which I've been missing dearly. That's usually not on Hulu Plus, Sling TV, what else? Fubo, like all those other, YouTube TV, you know, all those other streaming services, y'all. Very few channels or very few subscription services, or cord cutting subscription services have this channel. And I'm talking about TV One. Big fan of TV One. Really love their content. And 9 times out of 10, most of the subscription services do not have TV One. Xfinity Prepaid and Direct TV Now are the only two that I know of that have this channel. So that's why I jumped on using this service. I had any problems with this service? And the answer is yes. But it's nothing too major. It's realistic because of the situation that is being, you know, that my internet is being put in. I don't really have the best reception. So sometimes, even though like my devices are within like within like 10 feet or whatever, sometimes the computer, well, also it's the computer I use, y'all. So sometimes the computer lags up, and you saw that in the live demo where you get like a attempting to resume screen and it doesn't really come through. Like I said, still, it's not a big deal. It's not a game breaker, but it's just that it's what I surmise is it's my computer that's lagging up. I have a i3 that I do a lot of stuff from, so y'all know that's pretty much bare bones, not really supposed to be for intense measures. So I feel as though streaming out to another device is kind of intense for this laptop, but I figure that's where the trouble is. My other devices, unfortunately, I'll come up with another question, but I just thought of it as I was talking. But yeah, for the most part, a lot of my lags are coming from me using an Intel Core i3 bare bones computer to do my streaming. Now, immediately following that, though, y'all, how can you, say if you don't have a smart TV, how can you stream, or how can you, view the content on your quote-unquote non-smart TV? Well, your computer is your safest bet, like I said before. The computer, there's no copyright protection, such as the copyright. It's a protocol that with other devices, such as your smartphone, such as your tablet, that prevent it from streaming the cable content onto a different device. But the computer is a grandfathered device, so you can wirelessly stream from the computer to the smart TV if you have a smart TV, but it doesn't have the Xfinity app. Or you can do the HDMI plug or cable, plug it into from the computer to the TV. Same thing. You're probably going to get less lag. So, yeah, that's the other thing. If you're curious as to if you want the service but you don't have a compatible TV, then you got to use the HDMI cable. But if you have a smart TV that just doesn't have the internet, or it doesn't have the Xfinity app or beta app, whichever, then you could just wirelessly connect to the TV. The setup may be a little tricky because, depending on what you want to do, how you want to do it. I would, though, advise you, if you're doing it through the laptop, just do, hardwire your laptop to your modem so that you don't have any complications with streaming. I was doing this all over Wi-Fi, and I would find myself having those lag spikes and interruptions. But if you just put an Ethernet cable from the modem to the computer, I'm pretty sure most of those interruptions would go away. So, that's in general, folks, hardwire over wireless if you want the thing to work properly. But if you don't really want clutter like I do with wires, then, just you go through the motions of knowing how to connect your computer to the TV, or even you can screen mirror via Google Chromecast, Amazon Firestick, Fire TV. What's that other one? Chromecast, Firestick, and Roku. Jesus. So, yeah. There's also other companies, but if you have like one of those screen sharing tools because your TV's not a smart TV, it's just a regular like flat screen TV, then you just want to learn the ins and outs of how to configure your wireless screen mirroring capabilities. Before I sign off, I just want to give a special shout out to Mr. Mathew Lee in my, regarding the Xfinity Prepaid Internet. He actually corrected me, and I'm probably going to amend this in the original video, but I'm also going to say it now. Apparently, prepaid customers do not have a data cap. I thought they did. And you know how some folks were just, haphazardly saying, oh, yeah, everybody has, it's unlimited. It may as well be, because in that article that I brought up, that data cap was only referencing the postpaid Xfinity customers, not prepaid. So, like, right as I was, talking and I brought that page up, there was a statement that says this does not include business accounts, folks on prepaid, and something or other. So yeah, Mathew Lee, thank you very much for pointing that out to me. I'd hate to spread misinformation, so I'm definitely gonna put that statement up saying that, my bad. The prepaid customers do not have a data cap according to that paper. So, it makes sense though, because if you want to enjoy this prepaid instant TV, if you have a data cap, you could be just watching TV the entire time, but then you might run into the data cap. So, even so, I think using a terabyte of data, sorry, I said it both ways. But using a terabyte is highly unlikely unless you solely rely on the internet, for a vested hobby or something to that effect. I wouldn't say business, like you do it for a living, because you could invest in the business internet. But if you does something that drains bandwidth like crazy, then yeah, you just might be throttled. Not necessarily your internet gets cut off, but that was my mistake, folks. Hopefully you don't hate me too much about with that. I just wanted to make sure, if folks were saying it's unlimited, I just wanted to make sure that it really is unlimited. So I guess I'm on the it's unlimited train as well. But hopefully you liked that video, ladies and gents. That was just pretty much a fraction of a review, but still, I am enjoying it. I'm glad that Xfinity has done something of this sort for people who don't really want to, if they have shaky credit or they don't want to get their credit involved in something like this, but they do want to reap the benefits of, having some form of entertainment through internet and through cable, that they can with this option. And it's very reasonably priced. $85 for a decent package, in my opinion. A decent package and okay internet, I guess. But, I would really like if Xfinity could have 2 speeds or something. That would be better. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. I'm just glad that this actually exists. And I'm just a faithful customer until then. So folks, like I said, I try to think of as much questions as I possibly could. Of course, not dragging out the video too long, because, talking about channel lineup and pricing, exact pricing, because, you do have to worry about taxes as well. But I just said taxes. But stuff like that, and what's another one? A specific product compatibility. I can just link the stuff to you and you can look at it on your own. But I thank you for watching. This has been another weekend special. 2 months of enjoying Xfinity's Prepaid Instant TV. Should you buy it? The choice is up to you. But do note that, like, if you have really good internet, postpaid internet, I don't know if you can qualify for this service because, like I said, this is for prepaid internet. You have to have the 30 days of prepaid internet in conjunction to getting this service with the instant TV. Now, I am interested as to knowing if Xfinity still honors or still has their prepaid TV with the set-top box still in motion. I would have thought that they would have discontinued it, but I don't know. If somebody could let me know, that'd be pretty boss. But if not, that's okay. I guess it's one of the mysteries that shall remain unsolved. But yeah, folks, any questions, comments, suggestions, or small talk, don't be a stranger. Leave it in the comment section below. Any and all are welcome. Greatly appreciated. Love to hear your thoughts and opinions on this matter. Do you have prepaid internet? I don't know if any other company does this. Well, I mean, if they deviate, like I'm pretty sure a lot of companies do this, but it's not prepaid, it's postpaid. But they don't, I don't know. They try to borrow elements from both postpaid and prepaid. But do you have Xfinity Prepaid Internet or something similar to that business model where they have the if so, are you interested in getting the prepaid TV, or do you already have the prepaid TV and you want to talk about it? Go on in the comment section. Go in and let have, y'all. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I sure as heck enjoyed making this video, and I like to do tech reviews and services time to time again, so I might do another one. I don't know, as another weekend special or something. It'll be fun. But y'all, I'm gonna see you maybe for Monday Night Delights, or I may just end up doing definitely for Tuesdays with a T. If you want to check back on me when I do another tea review, please feel free to drop on in again. But if not, this is Sasha signing off. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Make it a great day today and every day. And I will see you in the next episode. So until then, folks, bye now.